And now, your first Alert 5 weather.
At about 11 o'clock this morning, my mom sent me this photo from Greeley. She said she was dodging tumbleweeds as a cold front blew through and provided us with some gusty wind and a lot of dust. So first, that cold front came through northern Colorado. It continued to move south, and check out this time lapse from Cheyenne Mountain. Cold front arrives here, blows in the dust with it, reducing our air quality for a little while, and it continued to move southward, and it's starting to clear out of the state of Colorado now, providing the gustiest wind in our southernmost counties. Springfield gusting to 33, Trinidad 31, and we're starting to see the wind ease up a bit here now in the Springs and Pueblo, more so around 20 miles per hour. Eventually overnight, the wind will become calm and we'll feel the full effects of the cold part of this front. So now we're in the 50s and 60s after highs in the 70s and 80s in the plains today. Tonight, we could see some frost develop. We'll see some decently high humidity and temperatures will fall to the middle 30s. So in the blue zones, that's where we have a frost advisory from midnight to 8 a.m. If you were waiting to harvest some of your zucchini or squash this weekend, maybe cover it up just to keep it safe overnight, because we are going to get pretty cold. Overnight lows in the mountains, mostly in the 20s. 30s in the plains, and again we could see some frost develop here in the Springs and Pueblo. And tomorrow morning we're feeling much cooler behind this front. 61 for the Springs, 64 in Pueblo, a couple degrees below average, so that's a nice change. Crisp and cool but sunny on Friday, 60s across the board. Looking ahead to the weekends, the warmth is going to return. 71 on Saturday, 75 on Sunday. I would take advantage of it because we've got some colder weather coming for next week. So I want to take you all the way to Monday, October 28th. It starts warm during the week, but then Tuesday, our first of two cold fronts arrives. Friday is when our next cold front comes in. And we're in between cold fronts on Halloween on Thursday, which is kind of lucky because it'll be a little bit calmer that day. So let's take you through the next 7 days. Tomorrow's cooler behind today's cold front. We see a nice warm up through the weekend. We're getting windy and warm on Monday. Then our first cold front arrives on Tuesday. It gives us a chance of some moisture Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Rain, maybe a brief wintry mix. Then we have a very cold night Wednesday night, a hard freeze expected then. And then 56 for the high on Halloween day. Trick-or-treating will be in the low 40s to upper 30s. You definitely need a coat with the costume this year, but then our next cold front doesn't arrive, it looks like, until Friday. Of course, some things could change and the timing of these fronts could change, so we'll let you know if I am seeing those differences, but for now, looks like Pueblo, you'll be in the 60s tomorrow, 70s over the weekend, a boost up to the 80s Monday before our next cold front arrives Tuesday evening, and that will cool us down with a hard freeze expected Wednesday night. So think about blowing out your sprinklers here in the next few days. Canyon City, we've got 60s for you tomorrow, 70s over the weekend through Monday. You're also going to see that first cold front coming in Tuesday with a chance of some showers. The front doesn't look like it's going to give us a ton of moisture, but there's that potential. Woodland Park, I've got 60s or 70s the next 4 days, and then a wintry mix to some light snow is possible with that front Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, 46 for Halloween.